Big moment here. 300, what's the carry?
Well,
to that green.
Bunker is 367 meters, which is right around 400 yards.
No one else on planet Earth is looking at this and going, yeah, I'll take that line there. Right, so part two, this is the back nine.
Yeah.
At Serengeti. Scores are here. Hope you've seen part one. I'm just going to zoom into the guy getting the golf balls behind you a second.
If you're ever keen for a dip.
He's got it, at least he's properly got his scuba gear on this time. Usually they just go in bare.
Yeah, to be fair, he might actually be fixing something. He's got scuba gear, and otherwise the fellas are just out here barefooting it.
Oh, going down. Anyway, what's the what's this hole saying?
It's a really short par 4. It's about 420 meters. Wind's howling off the left. Limped home on the front nine, just to give James a bit of a head start going into the back.
I've got a bit of a handicap coming on the back nine.
But gonna have to send a couple birds this nine.
Yeah.
Driver's been misbehaving, but the trusty green mamba's back in business. Just like the first hole, Jamo's got what, about 65 in?
I think it's 82.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's exactly in the range of what you had on the first hole when you duffed it, mate. Love that.
Same sort of lie.
Yeah, a little downslope-ish. Just a little downslope-ish, and
I've only got 56, not 60.
again with the excuses.
Well, I've got a bit of room to land. I don't like this, but
I think you should be pretty good at this shot, to be fair. Oh, that looks good.
Sit.
Yeah, not bad, mate. Looks like it came in just a little bit flat downwind.
So flat, yeah. Pretty good spot here.
Yeah,
Playing
a bit of local knowledge.
Slightly more crosswind.
Yeah.
Your lie is sort of sat up in that rough stuff, so it's not too bad. Have you got the 62?
I do have the 62. I don't necessarily need that much spin, but what the 62 has helped me with is I can hit fuller shots from this distance, so it doesn't have to be as soft and slow.
I might follow your lead and get one of these.
Yeah, that's pretty money.
Here we go. Oh! He's hold it.
Start the back nine, boys. Oh yeah,
shit,
boy. All right, well, Jamo was 3 up going into the, or 2 up going into the back nine. I have just holed out for eagle, and he has, seems like about 20 foot for birdie here. Yeah. To keep a lead, essentially. This putt should actually have quite a bit of right to left to it. Yeah, bit of a misread, but we'll give that to Mr. Wiltshire because he's missed a couple and we don't want him to feel too down.
Feeling kind now, eh?
Yeah, I'm a kind king.
563, so we're talking 620, 630 yards here. Yeah, and it's into a stiff breeze.
Yeah, into the fan. Those 2 bunkers on the left there, if you can skirt at about 5 yards right of that, you should be middle fairway, but it's very, very wide.
Bomb. Yeah, you're not getting that one back.
Right, so James got 270, yeah, about 270 to the middle of the green into 3 club wind, so it's playing about 300 meters. And he's got the big old Cobra driver out to see if he can squeeze one up past that bunker.
Give it a go.
He's trying to get it over this first bunker and short of that second one. Oh, mate! That is a worldie.
That's up there.
That is perfect.
Right side of the green, maybe? 229.
Yeah.
And this is almost straight into now.
Yeah.
So, what are you playing? Like a 250 number?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit about a 4 iron. Wind's in off the left.
4 iron. 250 number. That's 280 yards, by the way. Oh wow,
Oh my days, if that's the number, that is disgusting. Is it up?
I think it's up, mate.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
that's 2 shots there. I'm gonna have to give this a rattle.
Yeah, this ryegrass gets a little sticky in the fringe.
Take the break.
Ooh, that's a really good pace putt, mate.
Okay, James, after 2 just outrageous golf shots, ridiculous. He's got a putt for eagle, and it looks good. Eagle, eagle. Ah! Effort.
I'm pretty stoked with that.
Yeah, some start to this 9.
Yeah. But only made up only made up 2 shots with the eagle birdie start. So Jamo to stay only level with me.
Yeah.
There we go. Good birdie, mate. Driver.
Between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So you got 6 iron. This is playing 206.
206 at 226, 227 yards. Wind's probably at like 2 o'clock, so it's hurting a tad off the right. But it's about the same yardage I had on the 9th when I hit 5 iron over the back, so that's not what I'd like.
Yeah.
We can see. I want to see if I can use the wind a little bit to get a bit extra out of the shot.
Okay. Just going to pan over to see what they've got coming up on this 9 as well. This looks pretty special, guys. You're going to like this video.
I was actually thinking of drawing it, but now the wind's died, so I think if I hold it, it should be enough.
Yeah.
So a couple of yards left of that flag.
Oh, that is just pure.
About there.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, I think 5 should be money.
5 at the flag.
Yeah, 5 at the flag, falling a bit left of it should be good. Didn't strike it great.
Get over the track. Kick on. Gonna be a fiddly one from there. See how the steady
Those
hands is.
big hands, if they've got any use around the greens today. So James has caught that 5 on a little toey and has left himself an interesting chip with not much green to work with, bouncing on a downslope. The one upside that he has is that he is chipping into the breeze, and you can apply a lot more spin into the breeze than if you're coming down breeze. But
I could putt this, technically.
you could putt this, but I don't think you should putt this, James.
No, I'm not gonna. So, guys at home, when we do this day, because me and James are gonna meet up at Pretoria Uni and go for a whole day of like long drive training and gym training, we're gonna do a bit of short game work. It's just because this right here lets me down. But I've probably talked myself into this now.
Yeah, he's kind of just told everyone at home how bad he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just hit a little soft cutty on.
A little nipper,
Yeah.
pitching just over the slope, couple checks, and he's chatted himself
I've got
into that shot.
Low point control at all.
So he'll at least be able to putt this one.
Sake. Right, we may as well carry on.
Yeah, I think you're still away, mate.
Oh, just get there, please.
Oh my word, left it in the jaws, Mr. Wiltshire.
Right, James has got a bit of a swinger, it looks, from the left.
Got a bit of a Dane Ferner, swinging like Dane Fern on a Friday.
That's the area that Koenig lives, basically. He lives in the swingers community, and he gets his car keys. I think he actually rented a car just so he could put his keys in the pot.
Hole, yeah.
Anyway, back to the golf. If it's got the speed, that is tasty. Ooh, good putt. Yeah.
Picks up a shot and goes a shot ahead. Oh.
All right, this is just an example of what we're playing here. So this is 460 to the back in meters.
Yeah.
So over 500 yards, and we're playing into wind, into about a 30-kilometer wind.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to squeeze it between that bunker and the bunkers that run down the right edge. So it's about 25, 30 yards of a corridor that we have to squeeze it into.
It's good old stroke one. Ball. Very
Very good.
Cheers. It's got to stay left. Should just be in that trap, or it could be in that island. Waste bunker. So yeah, you can take practice swings. He's actually hit his drive pretty well. He got 319 meters off the tee.
Seen the lie?
It ain't exactly great.
I can't move the stones either, can I?
You can move stones.
What, in a waste bunker?
In any bunker. Oh, he's played a worldie.
Catch it. I might be chipping from there, James.
But long.
It's left, it's kick left, it's halfway down the slope.
Ah, I see now, it's spun down.
Yep.
Struck it pretty good though.
Struck it well, mate, but...
What's the number?
Got 116.
Good drive.
Stock sandwich is 124, but there's a bit of a breeze and it's just going to spin a ton, so I'm going to take a little gap wedge.
Yeah.
And try and cut it up into the wind.
What's the lofty gap?
Gap wedge is 50.
50.
Yeah. Stock gap wedge is about 142, so taking a ton off of this.
Strike just slightly holding up to the right.
That's okay.
Bit of spin.
It's a bit too much spin, to be fair. So with the upslope, your low point's going to be moving a lot more forward just because of the angle of the slope. So to make sure that you can still make a pretty normal swing at the ball, you're just going to move it a little bit forward, and you should pretty much be able to make a normal swing at it. Just keeping that bounce working through, and it should be fine.
Yeah, that's so easy.
It should come out super softly, but you should have a lot of confidence to use the bounce, and you'll see the result is that there's no divot in the turf as well.
Right, we'll see.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. After a bit of help. So up here, face wide open, and then just sort of like release it under, yeah?
Yeah. You don't necessarily have to think about releasing it under, as a more that just the toe is essentially going to beat the heel. It's the same thing, but just a different thought. Yeah, that's beautiful. You can keep the speed up as well.
Oh, that is...
You absolutely nipped that. So you could have added a lot more speed to it, but strike was beautiful.
That is a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, that was money. An excited boy.
Alright, so James's shot in there has come back quite a bit. In fact, I think it's landed literally top of this bank around there and just ripped off. Quite a lot of spin into wind. The next hole, by the way, got a 360 meter carryover water. So you're going to want to stick around and see that in a minute. Go and get there, get there. It's pretty good.
Well, I've got a one-shot lead. There was a quick turnaround the first 3 holes on this 9, but Wiltshire's got this for a par. Good speed, mate. I think just a little bit too little break considered.
Prime example of short game there, isn't it? That's two, you know, should be making par 9% of the time.
At least one of them have to be up.
At least one of them, yeah.
And I mean, if you're saving yourself 1-2 shots a 9 like that, you're gonna bring your scores way down. It's 4 shots around.
Massive. Yeah, solid big moment here. 300, what's the carry?
Well,
to that green.
Bunker is 367 meters, which is right around 400 yards.
No one else on planet Earth is looking at this and going, yeah, I'll take that line there. Just straight at the flag. What is it to the flag? Like 390 then? 400?
381.
381.
Yeah,
so that's downwind. That's about your number. It's pushed out to the right, but the hang time on that.
Yeah, so it's pin high. Yeah, beauty.
Ginger mohawk duck Egyptian geese paradise here. Have you ever seen so many in all your life? Look at this, mate. That's got to be a good 100 of the right here. Like, this is more exciting for me than the golf, to be honest.
Nature is healing.
Look at this.
Top population since the lockdown has started has absolutely exploded.
The mating season is upon us.
Alright, well, besides all these duck boys, Wiltshire's got what, about 140 odd?
About 100 of them, mate. I got 140, yeah.
Okay.
So
140 wind down left, flag tucked front left.
then 135. Hit the big gap, I think.
I think you could even play it shorter than 135, to be fair.
You think?
Yeah.
130 number.
Yeah, 130 should be good. Starting on that rake left of the pin.
Stop gap.
If you guys can see that rake over there, it's about where he's going to start the ball. Oh, wind's got that a little bit.
Sit.
Yeah, that's alright.
I mean, look at this. We'll get to James's drive in a minute, but have a look at these. Look at them. Legends, yeah? Legends of the channel. Alright, sorry mate. Your drive, we'll get to that bit now. Where was your other one up there? Pin high?
The other one, yeah, it's just a bit past by that bunker, but this is the first one that caught the wind a bit more, so we got like...
Too much club, mate, off the tee, I think.
Yeah, so I would say, I guess got about 50 yards to the pin. Just playing angles, you know? Just playing angles.
Morning angle.
Yeah, 64.
64.
Yeah.
Not a bad spot for the 62.
I'm actually going to go with the 58.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You just flattening it down a bit.
I think it's just lying a tad down, and sometimes with that 62, when you're going after it, it tends to pop out a little bit.
Hit the top of the face and pop it up, yeah. Oh, that is silky. Ooh!
Almost two, boy. Right, so with a prudent investor's choice, Wiltshire's got about 35-40 feet for birdie. I'm over there with about 7 foot, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should listen to a man called Scott Fawcett. Created the Decade System, all about sending it. If you have the room, it's driver every single day. And the whole idea behind it is the closer you are to the hole, the smaller your dispersion is for your next shot. So
The thing is, as long as you catch a driver, you're 100 yards in.
yeah. Yeah, so if you've got, trying to say this while laughing, but if you've got a 365 meter carry, then this hole becomes a lot easier, because I mean, I had a really bad line that rough, but from 60 yards out, you're going to hit it a lot closer than from 140 in the middle of the fairway. Bit of a misread there, Wiltshire. I think it's back into the wind as well. Oh! On the camera, I never saw that misjudgment in pace. Oh, tough scenes, mate.
This could be pretty quick. Downhill, down breeze. Mine was slow up there. Getting right in on the action here. Oh!
That's just the wind, mate.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Not a pull.
No, that putt should never turn that much. It's never our fault.
Oh. Is that a push?
It didn't move, mate.
James said it's a 5-shot swing in 5 holes. I've just gone 3 bogeys in a row after finishing the front 9 pretty strong.
Down off the left, I reckon.
Great hole. Over water, in between the traps. So what are you thinking, like a 140 number?
Yeah, like if the wind is more off the left, I think you can play at about 45.
You playing a little wedge?
Yeah, I'm just going to play a wedge about 5-6 yards left of the hole and hope the wind moves it a tad right.
Strike. It's just hanging left a bit.
Yeah, the wind never really moved that, but...
Sort of just went up on the wind there, didn't it?
Yeah. Jamer's going with one more club. He's going with a 9. The wind never really affected my ball much. It kind of stayed on the left edge of that back trap, just there on the green. I think starting it at my ball's a pretty good move. It's got to move there, all right. Yeah, pretty similar result, mate.
A hardy dar there.
No, it's called a sacred ibis. So it's like in the same family.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know your
Call me Tony Johnson,
wildlife as well? You
Yeah,
do?
so that blackbird's
Love that.
called the sacred ibis. It's the mangiest bird that you'll find here.
The mangiest.
Looks like pure bin juice. Doesn't clean itself. And then the black ones that you find, they're called a hardy-da ibis. But they're loud AF. Every morning you hear them outside the house. But they look like wild wazoo birds. I think you and Tony Johnston should meet up. Keep going. Oh, that would have put the cat amongst the pigeons, mate. Great putt. It's got to be moving maybe like 2 cups off the left.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty quick. This is pretty much straight downwind. Downhill, tiny bit of movement to our left.
Wow.
Whoa. Here we go. Little 3-foot tester. Yeah. No stress there.
575 middle. So that's about 620 yards
Into wind.
straight into the fan today.
Straight into a 30-kilometer. That
So
tree?
just left of the second bunker, there's a little poppy tree.
Yep.
About straight at that.
That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it. Very good.
That should be good, mate. Beauty.
The Healy Cup.
287 to the middle, mate.
It's got to be driver, isn't it?
Drive off the deck.
Yeah.
Do it for the people.
Taking it over.
So he's got to clear that water and get it maybe just short right of the green. Oh.
So heavy. Right, great drive up here. What's the number?
We got 275.
Let me try and club you. 275. So it's
Into the-
playing about 290, 300. So what have you got in here, club wise?
I've got that 3 wood and the 3 iron.
3 wood and 3 irons. You got a huge gap between them.
Yeah,
What's your 3 wood number? Like 310?
305. Yeah, so that's at the club.
That is the club, yeah. Just like a cutty 3 wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Just heading to the. Probably going to go in that trap.
Couldn't see where it finished, mate. It's too
No.
far. Lag is tucked on that front right corner. It's a bit of a slope behind it that he can use to spin it back, but then means he's taking on that back trap.
Still make par, right?
Yeah, the save is never out of the question, mate. Oh, that's looking crispy.
Come on. Catch it.
Come down.
Stuck. It could actually be back here. I mean, it's 270. Unless it's plugged in the bank. I'll have a look. How is it getting there? What's that, like 320?
Yeah.
And it's not really rolling through here either. That's outrageous. It's about 600 yards into a steady wind. And that 3 was going like 320 meters. Change the elevation, working out about 320 yards at sea level into wind. Like what? Lucky to get this on the green. Yeah, it's not a bad leave there.
Well, after I just hit myself into where the snakes have cardinal knowledge with the monkeys, James got this for par to stay in touch with 2 to go. Yeah, pretty good speed, mate.
Annoying, dropped to 4, a bit of a bad run here. Mostly short game. Needs a bit of work, which I'm going to put in. Birdie chip. Good chance of birdie. Ooh.
I was actually liking that chip, to be fair.
Yeah. But 3-4-3. So this is probably drivable for me.
take some off this.
If I can get a good one, yeah, he's gonna hit a knockdown driver. That's it.
All depends on the bounce. Yeah, mate, that's absolutely perfect.
Oh, come on.
That is on the money.
Get on there.
Okay, so Jamo actually hit a pretty good drive, but because of the summer conditions after some rain, took a very soft bounce and came about 15 yards short of the green? Yeah. And the flag today is right up in the back here. And James says he's got his favorite distance again. So, let's see if he's learnt anything.
Funky bunker shot, yeah. Great strike. That is pure as it gets. Released more than I thought.
It was a high.
Was it?
So I was stoked with that, yeah. He's currently 4 back.
Yeah.
4 back with 2 hole or 1 hole to go after this. So if he can hold this birdie, he might make up a shot going down the last hole. It was a really good effort.
James, to get it to under par for the day. Anything under par around here today is good because, I mean, it's blowing, we're playing off the champs. It's a tough test. Just round the back.
You see where the flag is?
No.
Over
Yes.
the little poppy tree.
Yeah, I can just about see it from down here, mate.
Back right of the pin, there's another poplar tree. That's where you want to finish it.
See it? Yeah, got
it's
it.
about 10 yards right at the right edge of this bunker. That's still gonna be okay, mate. Gotta have about, what's it, 137 to that pin? How far?
137.
There we go. And he's in here, bit of a downlight to be fair, and that flag is over the bunker, tucked about 4 paces from the edge of the water. So
I've got sandwich and gap in my hat.
to be fair, I'd play a soft gap wedge kind of at that cart path running up the middle of the green there.
It might come around from there, yeah?
Yeah, it does a little bit, but you're kind of taking the water out of play. Yeah, that looks pretty good, mate. Beautiful shot. Rolling a little bit left, sit down. Yeah, that's really well played, James. Great shot. I've got a 101. I'll probably try pitch it about 97, play about a 90 shot.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah.
Oh, that is delightful strike. Go on then, do your work. Do the work.
James putting for birdie, and a couple of Islander boys just taking a swim there. Island boys.
Double breaker here.
Yeah.
You go couple cups outside the right edge.
And then it should fall a little bit right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, great putt, mate.
Should swing quite a bit this. Take it. Oh my god. It's another.
Too much speed.
Yeah. Gosh. Nice, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers to the game.
It's a good time.
Pleasure. Right, so we're going to be filming some content in Pretoria soon. A full day of training, practicing at the range with Pro Vs and flight scoped and in the gym and everything. So it's coming
Should be
soon. See you soon, guys.